We'll be finishing off this mesocycle in a few weeks. So this is the third part. There was 3 parts to underhook De La Riva. We looked at the start of the mesocycle, we were looking at attacking the front space, which was the Jenga position, looking to get the X guard and all that stuff we did from there. Then over this last few weeks, we've looked at attacking the back space. So now we are looking at the best part of it, Lapel Underhook De La Riva. So what way does that work? Let's just say I have De La Riva with the collar. I'm going to be sliding my hand down and opening up the lapel on the same side as the De La Riva hook. Once I have that in my hand, I switch to underhook De La Riva, but instead of grabbing my shin, I'm going to pass the lapel from my right hand to my left hand. If we just cut another angle on that. So from here, I'll open up the lapel, okay? Switch to underhook De La Riva, okay? And then I'll slide my hand down the lapel and pass it from my right hand to my left hand. Now, I'm not just grabbing the tip of it here, because now Crippy can just posture. It puts a lot of pressure on my grip. I'm pulling it down, and I'm trying to get a good bite on it. So now, when he tries to posture from there, it's difficult. So that frees up this hand, but I'm still going to use it. So I just make my collar grip, make the hook, and now it's the same stuff again. I want to get him down to a knee. So I pull him forward, and then I push to bring him down to the knee position here, okay? Once I'm there, take out the De La Riva hook, and bring your leg inside and put your shin and connect it to your opponent's right lat. And I've hooked with my leg. Let go of the collar. We're going to attack the back. Unfortunately, I'm in the front space, so I need to get to the back space. So from here, I'm going to come up on my elbow, and then I cinch Crippy's leg over, and I come to my knees. From there, just roll over your left shoulder. That puts a lot of pressure on him here. Notice the way that hook's still in, and I bring my other foot under his armpit, and then I grab the pants. Do your escape, bro? I have so much connection here, and I'm very close to taking the back. So once we're here, okay, I need to start moving my body to get connection towards his back. So I let go of the lapel. I'm going to find the grip on the pants, and that foot that's under the armpit makes the first hook. It's already in, okay? From there, I'm going to let go of the pants and find the lapel, post my hand on the mat, and butt scoop back. And now I have cross body control. I have a hook in, and I got that underhook. Crippy tries to turn in either direction, and now I can start attacking the back. So when we bring the lapel into the underhook De La Riva, it just tightens things up even more, which has to be a good thing. Yeah? So we're here. So from just basic collar control on your basic De La Riva game, okay, we're going to open up the lapel, and once we're there, I'm going to swim my hand in around. Instead of grabbing my shin, I'll just let my hand slide down, and then I do that pass up. So I'm pulling, and I make sure I get a good bite on the lapel, so I'm not just grabbing the tip of it. Again, he will be trying to posture, so I can double up on this, get like a baseball bat grip from this position. Notice the way when I'm here, the lapel De La Riva controls his posture, and I still have control of the rotation of his knee. I'm controlling the inside space and the out space with my De La Riva hook. The other good thing about using the lapel is, say you have a bad knee and you're struggling with underhook De La Riva and they're starting to turn their knee out and you feel a lot of pressure on your knee, or maybe you just can't get a flexibility thing and you couldn't get your De La Riva hook in and you were constantly here. Okay. The second I pass the lapel, just turn this way, bro. The second I pass the lapel from my right hand to my left hand, and Crippy uses his hand to push out my De La Riva hook, I can play it like this. The lapel sucks everything in tight. I still have control of the inside and outside space and its rotation, whether my hook is in or not. So positives of the lapel is you just have more control, even without the De La Riva hook. So I'm coming back to the collar to help with the weight shift. I make the hook. I'm going to pull him with a hook and then transfer the weight onto his left knee. Once we're there, if you haven't had your hook out, take it out, and now you just kick my leg forward and turn my knee down. My my shin is against his lat. Okay. Now I let go of the collar and come up on my elbow, and then I just shrug my shoulder. As I cinch this over my shoulder, I come to my knees. And now from there I keep the grips. Watch when I roll over my left shoulder. That's when that really puts a tight hook in. I'm nearly pulling Crippy over from there. I've made so much connection with the lapel. But now, from here, I don't want him running away, so I make a hook under the armpit, and then I grab the pants, or the back of the lapel. And that's really all about me trying to get from this low position in the back space up towards his head. So how are we going to do that? I'm going to let go of the lapel, find the grip, and now as I start to bring my head forward, that hook replaces, and this one becomes a crab ride. Now I'll switch to the underhook. I can post my hand on the mat, and I can butt scoop back so he falls between my legs, and then we're starting to attack the back. Let's look at that again. So, starting with a De La Riva hook and collar control. Okay. From there, we switch to underhook De La Riva, slide the lapel down. Just tuck your lapel into your belt there, bro. So sometimes it's good to free the lapel up before we try to get into lapel underhook De La Riva. So anytime we're playing the game, sometimes what I might do is I might take out my De La Riva hook and just start opening the lapel casually as we do. Okay. From our position, we switch to underhook De La Riva, let our hands slide down. Make sure you get a good bite on that lapel. You're not just grabbing the tip of it. We're back to the collar. We make the hook, then we pull and we push to create the weight shift. Take out the De La Riva hook, and now I just put my shin against this lat and turn my knee down. So let go of the collar, build a base to your elbow. And this is the bit that feels a bit tricky. As I shrug his leg over my shoulder, you have to come to your knees. So it's that. And immediately roll over your left shoulder. Now, I know Crippy wants the back step, so from that position, I make a hook and grab the pants. Back step now, bro. Okay. And now, I want to be trying to work my way up the body. So I let go of the lapel, make my grips, and now it's about me taking out my left hook and replacing it with my right. Find the underhook, put my hand on the mat. Sometimes I grab the sleeve and butt scoop back. So he's falling between my feet. And now we're on the back. Let's just do that one more time, bro. If we butt scoop way over that road. So, from underhook De La Riva, and I have the collar, or from De La Riva to underhook, and then switching to lapel. Make the grip, make the hook, create the weight shift, get him onto one knee, just smash that knee in, build a base from your shoulder to your elbow, and when the minute you shrug that off your shoulder, you need to come to your knees and keep rolling. Okay. Once I'm there, hook comes in, find this. Alright, and now it's all about trying to get my head towards Crippy's. So I'm going to be butt scooping back, finding that underhook, cross collar control or cross body control, right hooks in, left underhook, and now as I start to attack his neck, I can start getting my other hook in. So let's play with that, guys.